Hello, hello. This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and it is Friday evening, October 14th. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. I hope that you all are off to a good weekend. Let me get out to my channel. Oops. And set things up here on my tablet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Quality at 720. Okay. Well, it's Friday. Let me zoom in just a little. Hi, Sherry Van. Welcome, welcome. Did that help a little? I'm feeling much better. I don't know. I seem to get the darndest colds. We did go out and pick goldenrods, but I didn't think the ditches were wet. I didn't get my feet wet. I didn't get my, clothes wet. My brother thought maybe it was a little allergy to the goldenrod. But I don't have allergies, and I don't think allergies would cause the, the sneezing and the coughing and all of that. But I'm much better now. So here we are. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Kathy. Welcome, welcome, ladies. And there's Angie. Hi, Angie. Welcome, welcome. Well, I have some happy mail to share. And I'm going to do it right away because I think I got a package from Riri. And I told her I would share it the very first thing. I have some other things I want to show you that I've been working on. I might have to zoom back out because this is a big box. So let me get the box. I have to turn my chair around. I have been sorting out boxes behind my chair because I'll tell you, it's horrible. It's horrible in there. Let me tear off the address label so that, or at least my address. It comes from Amazon, so I'm sure Amazon doesn't care that I care with mine. Let me get a hold of it here. Sir, you are staring at wax paper. Hold on, let me get a hold of this mailing label. I have another good box. There we go, that's good. Angie. Is Keisha on tonight? Is Angie still here? Is that Becky? Hi, Becky. Let me zoom out a little. Becky, I so enjoyed your stream today and your videos. You are doing such a good job. Okay, here's the box that I got. It's huge. It's huge. Let's zoom out some more. That's as far out as it will zoom. And my brother came in carrying it and said, "You got another box?" And I said, "I didn't order anything, honest." Let's see. Riri had notified me that she ordered some, but I don't know if this is from Riri. Well, I take it back. I did order some stuff, but it's still coming. Let's see what's in here. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh, wow. Oh, let's see. Who is this from? I don't see IMPROMPTU. Riri, is this what you sent me? Look at this. Let me pull it out first and then I'll show it. And let me pull this box out. She said she thought it would be heavy. So this is probably from Riri. Let me throw the box behind me. And look at, she got me a big book to draw in. Oh, Riri. Let me sit down. Oh, this is wonderful. Very big sketchbook. 600 pages. Dee Dee has one of these. Here's the... Yes. This is from Riri. No, this is from Renee. Your Little Red Wagon. This is not from Riri. This is from Renee. It says, you guys, you get me all mixed up. We got Renee Davis and Riri, who are different, and then we got Renee Little Red Wagon. Oh, wow. Renee. Thank you so much. I'm going to write down here, big book. Oh, this is the pen that's going dry on me. Big 600-page book. And I haven't opened the other. And this is 10/20/22, because I'll put this in my Happy Mail journal. Renee, Little Red Wagon, thank you so much. And here, I thought it was Riri, because Riri, yours, I guess, is still on its way. Amazon, our post office is a little weird. She doesn't like, if you have a post office box, you're supposed to use that box. But Amazon doesn't deliver to post office boxes. So she said put hashtag 269, which is our post office box. And the street, and then hashtag 269. Well, I haven't put that. I don't really want to put my address online. So that's why we have a post office box. So I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to that lady. Riri called me and said, or not called me, she messaged me and said, Meri, they said they couldn't deliver it and they took it to Hastings. Well, that's happened to me before and they figure out to send it here. But this found me very fine. This one found me fine. I'll have to look at the address label and see what. This one found me good. I don't know what, I think I threw the address away. Let's see what else is in here. Renee. Riri, if you're scrambling to get in here, this wasn't yours. Oh dear. There's Renee. Hi, Red Wagon. Thank you so much for this. This is truly a surprise. This is truly a surprise. This is so kind of you guys. Man, I don't deserve you all. I don't deserve you. Oh, the squeeze bottles. Yay. Looky. The squeeze bottles. Oh, Renee, thank you. Well, I'm going to share some of my dye with a couple of people I told them I'd share with. So I will put my walnut dye and my acorn dye. I will put some of that in here. And of course, I'll have to tape it up good and that. Thank you so much. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Oh, wow. This is so cool. Thank you. I'm dropping the caps down in under the bottles here. Wow. Thank you so much. And that big book, Woo! Now, Dee Dee has one of those big books. Let me reach down and get this cap. These caps are, once I get them on the bottles, they'll fit in here fine. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Renee. Let's welcome people in. Let me go back up the top. Sherry Van is here. Sherry. Calico Kate, Kathy. Artsy Nurse. Hi, Artsy Nurse. I don't know if you want me to use your first name or not, but I finally figured out who you were because I was watching your video, your live stream that you did, those purple leaves. So I watched a little of it. I couldn't watch it all. She does ASMR painting. So, and she is very talented. Let me tell you, if you haven't watched Artsy Nurse, you're going to have to go take a look at her videos because, wow, she's pretty good. Who else is in here? Let's see. Let's put my needle case from Ruth and Penelope out here so you have something to look at. Angie popped in. Sherry Van, Artsy Nurse, Kathy. There's Becky. Becky, did you get your patterns from Joanne's? She ran off this morning to get some patterns, I think, that were on sale today. Shannon, I'm going to work on Halloween, hashtag Halloween. I'll change it after the stream. Hashtag Halloween Fun Friday. I did put a link. Am I buffering? No, I'm not buffering. It's just my tablet. I put a link to Art Junkie's event that she's having this month. I did paint an owl. I was looking at him tonight. So I didn't really submit him for the Halloween Fun Friday. I painted this little owl with the distress pencils. Can you guys see it? Am I all out of frame here? I forget where it seems so far away to me. So I might call that week 1. We did this with Tim Holt's distress watercolor pencils. Really cool. So I might call that my week 1. Tonight I'm going to work on, I'm going to paint an okra pod. And I think I'm going to paint a black cat on that okra pod. So that's my plan anyway. Let's see. But the link to Art Junkie's event is in the description box below too. One big hello to everybody, Angie says. Sherry says hello to Becky. Becky's saying hello. Becky said, I need Scott to order something else big so I can create another raised bed. Oh, that's funny. Becky moved her garden and she created a raised bed in her backyard. And it's, 6 feet long and 3 feet wide. And her son, Greg, went out there and put a tombstone on it. It's so funny. Oh, dear. You know what it is. Yeah, thank you, Renee. That was really nice. Let's see. Angie says, no, Keisha will be on tomorrow at 1 to 12 your time. Okay, thank you, Angie. Keisha's Creations. I popped in there the other night. I bought a few things, not much, but I had to get out of there fast. I hope I didn't insult Keisha by saying, if I stay here, I'm going to be in financial trouble. Because there were so many neat things. And I just said, I've got to budget. But I do buy, what did I buy? I can't even remember what I bought. Some cool things. She was selling little eyelets. I think I got one of those. Something else she was selling I got. Renee says hello. It's a lifetime book. A lifetime book. Maybe I'll have to start out at my birth year and maybe do sketches. You know, I'm sketchy though. Shannon says, and just in time you pop in. Calico Kate says, oh my Meri, that will be keep you in paper for a day or two. Oh, just like that, she heard her name. Yeah, I really thought it was from Renee because I'm expecting something from Renee. In fact, we're hoping that it gets here. What you do is use the post office address and add a box number to it. You know, hi, Jamie. Yeah, that's really, I don't know if she'll let me do that, but I could ask her. She told me, but you know, I'm thinking that I'm going to go talk to the head postmaster of, this lady is the head of our town, but our town is managed by several small towns, and there's a head manager over in the town east of us, because you know, I don't want to put my street address online, and I don't think it's fair for her to say, if you have a post office box, you cannot use your street address. Maybe it is fair according to their rules, but Amazon sometimes will not deliver to a post office box, so we have to use the street address. The other thing we could do is my brother pays for the post office box, and I just get my mail when he gets his. It's his post, he's had it for years. Well, I could just order my own and make it my street address, I guess, but I don't really like the idea. I'm going to ask her if I can just use the post office box. That's a good idea, Jamie. I will ask her. And just before I go talk to the head lady, because I think this is all her doings. I think she's just being grumpy about it. I don't know for sure. I don't want to get in a fight with her. But anyway, we're hoping that Riri's package gets to me. We don't know if it's going to be returned or not. Becky says, when we lived in Greenville and I had a post office box in Liberty, I could put the post box street address and my box number. Okay, so there's two people that said to do that. So I'm going to go talk to my post office lady and ask her if I can't do that. So some of my friends are doing that, and just explain the situation. Renee says, you're most welcome. Thank you, Renee. That is such, and that was a surprise Happy Mail. I certainly did not expect Happy Mail from you. And there it is. 3 Renees. We've got Ray D, who's Renee, and Riri, who is Renee, and Little Red Wagon, who is Renee. And you know, I can't hardly even remember my own name, let alone keeping you guys all straight. Isn't that sweet of her? I'm just like a little girl at Christmas. I get so much from you guys. And, you know, I'm truly humbled, but I'm truly grateful. You know, you guys have been so good to me. And I truly, truly do appreciate, you know, like Ruth made this pin cushion. Renee just sent me squeeze bottles. I get all sorts of stuff from you, and I appreciate it. My brother likes to get the packages. Becky said, I almost forgot to do my Fun Friday today. Hi, Artedar. Welcome, Arte. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Artedar did an amazing piece for the hashtag. Oh, I'm going to have to go look. I think I saw it. But I'll go look again because, you know, in one ear and out the other with me. Arte says, cool. I have some dried okra pods. A black cat would be awesome. Yeah, I'm going to do a black cat. I think I'm going to trace the okra pod on the paper first and draw it out. But I think, you know, okra pods are long and skinny and come to a tail. And I think that I can make long front paws and let the in where it comes down to a tail be the tail. And then up at the head where I did the Santa Claus one here. See, this is the Santa Claus one. Up here, I can put, you know, I can paint this. Just paint it black. Maybe make it a cap, like a, what do they call that? That cat that wears the striped hat. What cat is that wears the striped hat? You guys know, I don't. But put little ears on it, paint little ears, paint cat eyes and a nose, and then, you know, make a white chest and put the little paws. This one's kind of curved down to the side, but the other ones are more straight. And then bring the legs down and draw little paws on there, and then make the tail come out down here. So that's my plan. We'll see if I can at least get it drawn tonight. Hi, Paula. Welcome, Paula. Angie says, Meri, don't ask me what you got because I don't know. I don't either, Angie. I forgot. I just popped in mostly to say hi. You know, I like to pop in. I don't want Keisha to think I'm deserting her. I'm not, but I can't afford a whole lot. I forget what she was selling. Oh, some digis. Some of Amanda's digis with gnomes. I think I bought a package of those. I think I bought the little tab ones. And she was selling buttons earlier, but I don't think I got any buttons. I got a couple of other things. I don't remember what. But Paula's here. Allie K. Hi, Allie K. Welcome, welcome. Jamie says, my post office told me I could do that. Well, Jamie, you know what? Becky did that too, so maybe I can. I'll talk to her and see if I can. Just tell her I don't want to put my street address online, although it probably wouldn't be hard to find me. But, you know, that's, you know, still. Angie says, Meri, I can't send you anything because I don't know your address. All I can do is just be here and chat. And Angie, that's perfectly okay. You just be Angie and I'm happy. You know, I don't expect anybody to send me anything, but I'm very grateful when you do. You know, the things that you guys have sent me, I've been very grateful for. But, you know, I don't expect you to send me stuff, Angie. You got enough to do. The Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss. Thank you, Allie K. Bottle of booze, ghost inside. Booze, B-O-O-S, a bottle of booze. Ah, a bottle of booze. That's funny. And there's Paula and Kathy Cowell. Thank you, Kathy. Well, I still have another Happy Mail. And I'll tell you, this lady, I can't keep up with her. What did I do with it? I can't keep up with her. Wait, hold it. It might be on the other side. Hold on, it's here somewhere. Come on, Meri, what did you do with it? How can I lose stuff? I haven't even turned my chair. Did I put it up there? No, those are the okra pods. What happened to it? Hey, I had another bag that had an envelope in it. Come on, Meri. It isn't in the box. Oh, no. Did I put it over here? No, I don't see it. Then it's got to be on this side of my chair with the book. It is. But that big book is hiding it. Okay. This Happy Meal came from Arlene. Bless her heart. I still have stuff I want to send to her. And, you know, I can't keep up with all this Happy Meal. I'm sure she doesn't expect anything in return, but yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can't clip the edge here. Hands are out of the way, I promise. And let me get my scissors out. So I've been home most of the week. I need to get out and then finish taking down the corn stalks, and we need to till our garden. We're going to mulch it with leaves for the winter. And I need to dig up the cannabobs. And I need to put the front porch plants away. But I haven't felt like going out in the yard this week. All right, Arlene, what did you do? Hi, Joyce. Welcome, Joyce. Good to see you. Joyce brings the joy. Allie K says, check the trash. Oh, she sent me some. Oh, wow. Oh, Joyce. Or, Joyce. Arlene. She sent me some, she sent me some school. Are you on here, Arlene? There's Angie Miller. Aww. She sent me some photos from the photo album. Oh, this is so cool. These will make great little paper dolls. Artadar says, I'll post it in the thread for you, Meri. And gang, it was fun. Booze. A booze bottle. Oh, this is fun, Arlene. Thank you. We'll come back to this. Oh, this is more of the album. Beaver names. This is from the album. KMS Field Day. Oh, Arlene, thank you. Oh, what fun this is going to be. The basic dress. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. How cool is that? Oh, wow. This is neat. A neat picture. And we'll come back to these. And she sends me all sorts of stuff here. I'm sure this is maybe meant for maybe a junk journal, because she's got it all folded with things inside. There's some atlas paper. Oh, Arlene, you little stinker. Oh, beautiful ladies. Look at this sunflower. Now, I'm sure this is similar to what Rosemary was looking for, and I didn't have it for her. Mine were all little. Oh, look at the butterflies. Oh, birds and butterflies. Oh, Arlene, this is so cool. And some southwestern Indian designs. Very cool. Very cool. These are napkins. Oh, wow. I have it upside. No, it's right. Isn't that cool? Wow. And a Thanksgiving one. And some fussy cuts. I don't know how Arlene does fussy cuts. I tell you. Look at that. Oh, Arlene. I can't keep up with that lady. Oh, look at that bird. I'll come back to that. Some faces all looking different ways. Music paper. I've learned that you shouldn't fight a battle if there's nothing to win. I've learned that my mother sometimes laughs so hard she snorts. Oh. Have you ever heard people laughing so hard that they snort and then you start giggling? I've learned that everything sounds romantic in a foreign language, no matter what is said. I've learned if you really want to do something positive for your children, you should try to improve your marriage. Ah, cool. And then she sent me some text. The Lord will guarantee a blessing on everything you do. God will bless you in the land he's given you, Deuteronomy. So this is out of, and this is the Horsemen of the Plains, the Horsemen of the Plains book. She sent me text. This is from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. This looks like a equivalency chart, maybe out of a cookbook. And so Dad delivered me to the back of my room, and then Henry brought in a grilled cheese and bacon sandwich with tomato soup. It would be very easy to hide all sorts of gross things in creamy red soup or melted orange cheese. But it was late and I was starving. He wouldn't dare trick a kid with a cast, would he? Friday, September 17th, 2:47 p.m. Dad and Henry will be up to get me any minute. I printed out the scan of what I'm found. I'm sticking it on this page. It scares me. The Alchemist diagram for Paul McRae. Very cool. Dictionary, more text pages, looks like out of a cookbook for brunch, and measurement substitutions, croissant French toast with soft caramel apples, quick apple crisp. Makes me hungry. Now, what's this? Some paper sacks to work with. Very cool. It looks like they're already set up for a little journal. A little journal. And some tags. Arlene, Arlene, Arlene. Look at this. It's a journal in the making here. And an index card that says, create in me a clean heart. Oh, God. That's Psalm 51. Create in me a clean heart, oh God, and put a new and right spirit within me. I have to pray that one a lot. Forgive me my sins. I like that. Very cool, Arlene. I'm going to keep that out for Happy Mail. And Becky, if you're listening, I did look at that other sheet and you sent me that little owl pattern. And I thank you. I'm going to do him. And look at all what she's done in here. Oh, a big old fat paper clip. Fussy cuts, a little tag with a little, look at that, with a little picture on it. Oh, wow. Cool. Very cool. Some tabs, some flowers. Enjoying God. God loves me. I think this is for a library book. Probably the church library. Oh, Arlene, thank you. I'm going to have to tell her I opened it tonight. She's been busy this week. She's okay. She let me know she wouldn't be in. What did she send me here? Are these beads? Oh, Arlene, 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 Arlene. These can be used for the tassels. I'm not going to take them out of the package. Oh, I'm going to use these on tassels. Can you guys see them? Do I have them up far enough? Who came in? Hi, Amber. Yeah, forgive me my art purchases, Amber says. Aren't these cool beads? These will be fun for the tassels. I'm going to save these out. Thank you, Arlene. I'm still working on a tassel for little Mina. Some glitter, sparkly glitter, and more text. Now, let's go back over here. And she sent me a G, an A. She sent me an A. It looked like a G. Doesn't that look like a G? Doesn't that look like a G on the back when you turn it upside down? If you're ever missing, whoops, where's that? See, it looks like a G. And some pretty gold trim. A little pillow box. I think this is a little pillow box. a little gold. This is for the gold journal, I'm sure. Organza bag. Lace, lace, lace. Oh, lace. And inside it, oh, it's a wooden cross that she's put. It looks like eyelets. It looks like she's put little eyelets on there. Let me stand up because I can't see what you guys are seeing when I hold it up. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Oh, that will go on a journal. Maybe I need to start a Bible journal. I really haven't. I did when I was hanging out with Susan Hiles, which I still do Susan's open collabs. But I really haven't been doing much Bible journaling. Maybe I need to start. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, beautiful. And some embroidery. Oh, oh, this was the back. And that's beautiful. This is the front. Turn it over, Meri. Look at that. Oh, I love those trees. Or leaves, or whatever they are. They're either trees or leaves. They look like trees to me. And flowers, they're probably leaves. They're beautiful. And more flowers. And a key. She sent me a key. And a crocheted half flower. It's sewn shut. So that's okay. And this is really cool. Arlene, thank you so much. I do not deserve you guys. There's no way. There's no way I deserve all of this. Isn't that beautiful? Is that Janet Baum? Hi, Janet. Oh, it's good to see you, lady. Please give Janet Baum a great big welcome. I saw her in Becky's chat today. Where else did I see you? I saw you over in Rosemary's. Are you getting interested in Rosemary's caboodles? I tell you, it's a bad habit. But you learn so much from Rosemary. And she's doing dyeing now. Dyeing fabrics, making... she's doing a batik. Batik this month, and then she does some other things in between. She did a batik piece on Wednesday night. Yeah, Rosemary and Popo are so fun to listen to. I mean, she doesn't even have to do any art. And speaking of batik, while I was out for the count last week, I finished my batik. This is the batik piece I did last week. How does it go? It goes like this. And I, of course, did not get all the pages in it. It's because it's way too thick anyway. But I think what I'm going to do is put stuff here, and it's still. But see, it was the batik I did. The batik that I did was this piece, and this was on the fabric that Rosemary sent in her kit, which I think was much thicker than the muslin that I got at Walmart. And then later in the week, I did samples of batiks, and then you see it on my thumbnail video. And I cut those strips up. And I hand-stitched them on the borders of my pages here. And this is from stenciling envelopes with walnut ink. So I don't know what I'm going to put in here. I have to have a closure for it. And I was looking at buttons. What did I do with them? Here. I think I'm going to just put a button closure. I got these from Keisha. And just put a button closure on it. But see, there's room in here if I want to put like a tag or, I doubt if I could put fabric samples, but this is not really what I want this for. I want this to be more of an art journal than the die diary that Rosemary is doing. Rosemary's doing a die diary, and I need to get to the library and print my stuff off. Here's a page that did not get bound. And so, Batik. So that's what I've been working on. What else have I been doing? I've been crocheting. I've done the full stitch, the finished Becky's episode 14, I believe it was, or episode 13. The full stitch Tunisian crochet. I finished that, and then I went ahead and did the striped one, and she started a new one. It's either is it the pillow one? Is it called the pillow or the basket stitch? I can't remember. Did Lori come in? Hi, Paint Girly. How are you feeling tonight? I know you've been out for the count too, haven't you? So the other thing I wanted to do tonight was show you, I haven't seen Mina come in, but she suggested that I put some turmeric now in my marigold dye, because I was getting, I don't have it out here, but I was getting a very, very light yellow. And I put turmeric, I had a little jelly jar of dye, and I just shook it up in there, a couple teaspoons of turmeric, and I shook it up, but it all settled to the bottom. So as the dye bottle sat. And so I said, well, I probably have to cook it. So, and I still had my walnut ink in the, no, I had goldenrod ink in the pan. So I had to finish cooking all of that, simmering that, and put it in jars and clean out my pot. And then I took that little jelly jar of marigold with the turmeric in it and put it in my dye pot. I have a real nice heavy-bodied soup pot. It's got a real heavy body on it, stainless steel. Got it at Goodwill. And I cleaned that pot all out and put that little jar of, it's just a little jelly jar of marigold dye with turmeric in there, and let it I simmered it, I didn't boil it. And then I put my fabric in there, and here is what it came out. Didn't that come out beautiful? Now, I don't know if it's the fact that I let it set, or I don't know if it's how the turmeric is acting with the dye, or if this is how turmeric would dye. So I'm going to I'm going to make some turmeric dye and see if it looks like this. Isn't this pretty? It came out very, very pretty. A lot better than the other pieces did. And I'm going, well, I don't care if it's turmeric or marigold. I just want yellow. And this came out beautiful. This is what I was looking for. So I did that today. So I'm very, very happy. You're going to do that too. Yeah. Rosemary was talking about things that we could use. I'm going to make a list of things that we can use from the kitchen. And, make a list. And I need to set up my dye diary, like Rosemary is doing a dye diary. I need to make notes. Oh, what else did I do? All these papers, I still have papers on my desk here, but I've been folding them in half like this. I'll just show you. I'm not going to tear them all up. I'll just fold them because I need to get them off my desk. I'm going to save these. I'm going to make galaxy paper for my wax paper box because it's empty. And what I do is I fold them in half, well, as best I can. I was sitting out there while my brother had the TV blaring. I went out in the kitchen and did this. Got away from all that noise. And I have a big old stack of it over there. But even things like this, where I was impatient. And so some of the dye came off. I thought, wow, that would be wonderful in an art journal. And what I'm thinking, I'm going to iron, after I get these all torn, I'm going to iron them. I know Rosemary doesn't like to iron stuff, but I still have wax on here. Now, I know from experience, you can wax your art journal pages, but you have to be careful when you reheat them. I mean, if you use your heat gun, and if you have a page of wax facing a page of wax and you're using your heat gun, those pages can stick together. So I'm going to take some newspaper and I'm going to iron all these out over newspaper, with newspaper over it, and get all the residuals, because I can feel wax there. And I was thinking how fun some of these might be in art journals. And so, yeah. And I heard Popo ask Rosemary, what are you gonna do with all your paper? You're gonna make an art journal? And they laughed. I'm going, Popo must have been listening to Meri. I was gonna make galaxy paper. I'm just getting this off my desk. Look at this. This really came off here. Do I want to keep that? No, I think, because this is wax paper, I'm going to throw this away. Becky says, hi, oh, Mina, did you see the dye? Did you see it, Mina? The dye, the piece of turmeric, I heated it up today. Did you see what it turned out on the marigold dye? Look at that, Mina. It came out wonderful. Now, I let this set in the pot for about an hour. I had a little jelly jar of marigold dye that I put a couple teaspoons of turmeric in, and I shook it up, and it didn't do anything. But I thought, well, maybe I have to heat it because the turmeric all settled to the bottom. So I shook it up and I heated it, and then I put my fabric in it, and it's just a beautiful color. It's a beautiful yellow. So, and even if I'm going to do just some with plain turmeric and see if it gives me the same color. I don't know if it's how the turmeric is working with the marigold, or if the turmeric is responsible for all of that. It doesn't matter to me, one way or the other. I'm good. I got one more sheet here to fold up. So, yeah, I'm not throwing any of this away. I think I'll leave my newspaper out for a little bit because I want to show you what else I'm going to do here. Now, we were asking Rosemary what kind of wax. Oh, where is it? Sure, hold on. Let me put this in the box behind me. We were asking her what kind of wax that she had used in her kit. And she said it's a mixture of paraffin and beeswax. And I thought she bought it, but no, she packaged all that up herself. So I've got a nut thing that we never use, a nut chopper. I guess how does it come off like that? Don't tell my brother. These things are not expensive. It'll be another thing that disappeared from the kitchen. He says, things disappear in this house. Oh, look, there's a half one here. I don't know if I can get it off. I don't know. It's pretty much on there. This is old. This is old. I don't know if I can. I need a different scissors than that. Maybe my screwdriver, my little screwdriver. I just threw it in here. Found it on the floor. Let's see if this will work it off. Yeah, there. I saw it. There. what I'm going to do, oh, that's soft. Oh, wow, that's nice and soft. Now, she said to mix beeswax with it. I'm going to put it down in here. I should probably have a... I'm going to see if I can't chop this up with the nut chopper. I have one of those little magic bullets, but we use that for food. And this, I'm going to steal this from the kitchen and keep it in here. Don't tell brother. What did Nina say? Jamie says, you can use a cheese grater if you're careful. Oh, that's true. You know what? I have a little garlic grater. Would that work? Out in the kitchen that I got at the Dollar Tree. Would that be too little? Maybe I don't have to use this. We're going to put it in there and I'll... Would you guys stare at Penelope for a minute while I go get that little... Because it's out there on the kitchen counter. Let me go get it. Hold on. I'll be right back. Be right back. If I can get out the room here. Oh, dear. I either got this at Walmart or Dollar General. I don't think it's a Dollar Tree one. It's fairly decent. Hold on, let me get over here. I got the box. You know, I sorted out boxes today. I'm still sorting boxes. Let's see what's going on in chat. Mary, I'm calling him tomorrow. Angie, you better not. Don't tell on me. Garlic may be too small. Yeah, it might be too small, but we're going to try it. It's just a little dollar store one. So, and I bought this several weeks ago and we haven't used it yet. I got it to grate orange peel and lemon rind with. Let me get these off. Wow, it's really in there. How did they do that? There it goes. All right, let's see what happens here. This might be, we have a cheese grater, but we actually use that for food, and I don't really want to. Let's take a piece that I... Oh, no, it's making it real fine. I think it'll melt fast. Probably will melt faster in the little warmer. Now, you also need to add beeswax. And I do have some beeswax. I'm not going to do this whole thing tonight. I'm just testing this tonight. I'll empty this out of here and wash it and take it back out in the kitchen. As long as I don't melt the wax in there, we'll probably be fine. But this is what they use for canning anyway. So, yeah, I think this is going to work fine. It's very fine, but it'll probably melt better. So, I'm going to put this in a baggie here. And this will be my project for this weekend, is grading. Now, the beeswax I got when I did the encaustic class. And I'll have to wash all this out, clean it all out. If needed, to probably be washed out anyway. And this goes oops, in here somehow. I'll take this out in the kitchen and I put it in the wash in the sink and wash it all out. I probably have to hand wash this. All right, so that was just a test. So I'm going to keep these together and we're going to grade. Now, Rosemary said do not use paraffin alone because it's too stiff. She recommends mixing beeswax with your paraffin, which is good with me for me because beeswax is kind of expensive. And if we can do half and half, that will be, well, it's not totally expensive, but you know, if you can save a little by mixing some paraffin in it, I'm good with that. All right. So there's that experiment. And I had this out. I got this the other day when we went to the eye doctor. I think this is the one I got. Maybe this is one I had around. But I'm going to mix this in some of that turmeric and marigold. Probably have to wash it. So let me put all of this over here. And we will proceed with what's next. Let's paint my okra pod. Let's do the black cat. And let me, this wax paper is, Penelope, I don't want to knock you over the cliff. I think I'll take this newspaper off now. Let me just fold this up and throw it in the trash here. I just took trash out today. Look at, I'll have to give my desktop a good cleaning, but I'm not going to do that either right now. These wax papers are fairly clean. I think I'm going to keep these. I mean, they're good. And I had moved my desktop down. Let me shove it up a little. Oh, I need to put a new foam board on here. It's horrible. It's horrible. All right, maybe a little bit more, huh? Yeah. All righty. What's going on in chat? Janet says, there's a link to Rosemary Morris. Thank you, Janet. Shannon says, works for me. Made by Pam. Hi, Pam. She says, I hope you like instant mashed taters, Shannon. That's all my kids will eat. Angie, you're killing me. Prank Girlie says, what did Angie say? Lori, you still here? I went to the Mexican restaurant tonight. Let me adjust this camera. I probably have to zoom in a little. I'm going to do a sketch. Here are my okra pods. We'll trace one out and do a sketch of a black cat. Does that cat have a name? Dr. Seuss's cat with the hat. The cat, is it the cat in the hat? Is that what it is? I also got some, I didn't bring them in here. When we went to look for goldenrods, we also found some milkweed pods. Now, I didn't take them all. I left some for the butterflies, honest. But when I got them home, I noticed a couple of the pods had not opened. And I got these little silks. Now, this one doesn't have a seed on it. But these little, let me hold this up. These little milkweed pods, these little silks here, have a little seed on there. And when the pod opens, they, and boy, they will fly. I mean, they will fly. They're very light and airy. And I had two, I shook them out before I put them in the car, but I missed a couple. Here's one with a seed on it. I saved the ones that have seeds in them. And I'm going to plant some milkweed pods and see if I can get them to grow. I was thinking, well, the neighbors may not like that, but we have dandelions anyway. So here are my pods here. Ooh, maybe this one. Maybe this one. I like this one a lot. This might make a good cat. I like the bigger ones. Here's another one with a long head. But I kind of like this one. So we're going to just use that. I'm going to plant some more okra just for home decor next year. I don't have to plant a whole lot of it, just a little. All right, so let's get a paper out. Let me stand up and grab some papers here. And I'm going to zoom in. And we're going to do the Fun Friday, Halloween Fun Friday. And I'd like to kind of work on Inktober tonight, but I don't want to be here all night. I'm way behind again in Inktober because I didn't do anything. Well, I'm not way behind. I've done 7 days. And today is what, the 14th? I'm a week behind. Well, my chair is catching on a sack. Let me move it or I'll have a torn sack. Well, you know what? It's empty anyway. It's empty because everything fell out of it. No, this is just stuff that was on the floor. Anyway, I'm getting back into the organizing mood here. All right, let me zoom in a little while I'm up. Actually, I can't zoom in too much. How does that look to you? Let me see. That may be too much. Let me zoom out. How's that? That's as good as it's going to get, I think. Janet, it sure is good to see you. Isn't it good to have Janet back here with us? Yay! Allie K says, Cat in the Hat has a black body, white stomach, red bow tie. Oh, this is perfect. Red and white strapped tall hat. Well, that's what we're going to do, and it'll look like a Halloween. Only maybe I'll make the hat instead of red and white. Maybe I'll make it orange and white for Halloween. Let me trace around this okra pod here. And I'm just going to do the outline here. I mean, this is just for fun. This is the Halloween Fun Friday. And we're just going to trace around it to get an idea of where we're going to put things here. If I can hold it while I'm tracing it here. Oh, there's a I'll probably have a milkweed growing in this room if I don't vacuum in here pretty soon. All right, that's pretty good, right? So if I make the face in here, you know, a cat kind of has an angular face, and the hat is going to be up here, but I thought maybe I could paint ears. So maybe if I made my ears here. Now I'll have to make them look like cat ears. Or I might need to put them up above. We'll see. And then the cat eye and the nose. I mean, this isn't going to look like... And then see, here's the... You said it had a red bow tie or a red necktie. And then we have a striped hat up here. And we'll make it go clear around. I sent you a picture in the membership. Oh, I don't know if I can I get to that? Let's see. Would you send it? Can you send it to me in mail? Allie K, and then I can look at it right now. Would you send me that picture in my Meri Atelier email? And I can look at it right now while I'm doing this. A bow tie. All right, so we're going to put a bow tie here. Now I can't, I could tie a bow tie on it. I could tie a bow tie, but we'll paint a bow tie on first. And maybe that cat has too big of a head. I mean, and you said it has a white, and then we're going to make the paws come down here. We'll make kitty cat paws right here and here. And this will be the tail. Now, I want it to kind of look bushy, so I'm going to maybe color it black with some white lines or something like that in there to make it, it's going to be, this okra pod is kind of, okay, thank you, Allie K. Oh, and Messenger. Yeah, I'll send it an email. I don't have Messenger on here either, I don't think. I think I uninstalled it. So the paws are going to come down here, but I have to be careful of how I'm doing them because you need to be able to see them. And so something like that. And then it'll, the kitty has a little mouth there, a pink nose and green eyes. And I don't like the ears. So let's do the head again. Sometimes it helps to just play, before you actually paint it. All right, so if I make the ears come up into here, I think I'll have better luck. But can I do that on here? I think I can. Make the ears come up this way and that way, and the head come like this. And then the little nose, little triangular nose and mouth, and the eyes. And then the hat. And the bow tie in here. Now we could make a bow tie for it. Becky's laughing. Scott got me wrapped up watching the guy out in Kansas that cleans off the properties for the metal. Oh, cleans off properties for the metals. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. Now, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to kind of keep this for inspiration. Keep it to look at. Well, I'm first thing I'm going to do is paint this thing. And these have been washed off and wiped down and everything when I brought them in the house. I cleaned them off a little. Does Scott start his new job next week, Becky? So this is Halloween Fun Friday. And I might do something else next week. I don't know, another okra. I'd like to do pilgrims because I think these would make nice pilgrims for fall. Now, I think I did it this way. Yeah, because I have this pointing off over to my left. So let's get out. And you guys, I didn't change my water, so it's very dirty. But let me get a towel out here. Mary, I sent email. Let me look. Oh, I think I see it. Hold on, Allie. Let me look. Allie Crow, the cat in the hat. I put this in. I was scratching, I think, the wax with it. I don't know what I was doing. I was using this part. Let me see. No body. Okay, that's okay. We're just doing the head. Show pictures. Oh! Oh, okay. All right. I got the idea. Well, mine will look kind of like that. Maybe not exactly. Let's see. You never know. Let's just paint it. And I'm going to paint it out of my cap here. Is this? That's burnt umber. Hold the phone. Let me get the black. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. True black. Is that the juicy? I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. Well, mine's going to look similar to that. The eyes, I think I'll make more angular. Becky says, I'm trying to talk him into going to the South Carolina State Fair on Monday. Oh, we had our state fair in August. It's long gone. All right, my hands might get messy, but we're just going to... Oh, I think I might have waxed this brush. It feels a little stiff, but I'm going to use it. I guess I should get some wax paper out. Well, let's use this. Let's just use a piece of this that I saved off. I was looking at the dyes that I got from Walmart. I was listening to Popo talk to Rosemary the other night, and she said that RIT dye is, you have to use hot water. And I bought 2 bottles of RIT. And I'm going, oh, I'm going to have to heat up my water. And then I looked at the other dye. Ew. The other dye that I got in little packages around where the tie-dye shirts are. Is that True Navy? Well, do we want a blue cat? Oh, dear. I'm going to throw that away. That's not my black. I thought that was pretty thick for black. That's the navy. You know, I sorted all here. It's up here. Let me get another piece of wax paper. I just don't, I shouldn't have thrown that away, but I don't want to fool with it tonight. Here's my black. I bought another jar of black. Ours is in October, harvest time. Yeah. Well, they used to have it in September, but they moved it to August because, well, the truth of the matter is the fair was in Lincoln, which is our state capital. And the fairgrounds, it's right next to the city campus of the university. And it was right at the time that all the students were moving in, and it was just hectic. So they moved it to outstate here in Grand Island, which is west of Lincoln. And then they changed it from move-in date for the college kids to earlier in the year. Now, and this dries pretty fast. I worked on those others over a course of days, but I was doing other stuff. So I think this will make a nice hat. I'm going to I'm going to leave that. I'm going to paint it red and white. Or maybe orange and white, orange and black for Halloween, because this is Halloween. Yeah, I can handle it here if I'm going to paint it. The body here. This is kind of fun to do. And you know, painting a three-dimensional object, getting something realistic out of it is a challenge. A little bit of a challenge. I'm not sure how I'm going to put the face on because the cat's face is black. I might have to make it a little bit lighter black in order for us to see that it's a cat face. Maybe that picture that Allie K sent, he had a white face, didn't he, Allie K? Let me look again. Yeah, he's got a white face. He's got a white face with black around it. So I might make the face a different color. White, not orange. All right. So there's the body. And look, I've got all this black that I don't want to waste. Shall I paint another okra pod? What did I do with them? Oh, I thought I put them down here. That sack is empty. Here they are. Let's just paint another okra pod here. Get one out that looks halfway decent. Here's one. We'll paint this one too. The milkweed pod's little flyers, the little seed flyers are flying all over when I open that sack. Hold on, let me look at chat. Becky said, Scott will start teaching next week in the evenings, but his day job won't start until next Monday. Oh, okay. Well, that gives him some time to psych himself up for it. Yeah, get ready for it. Get your thinking geared that we're going to go back to work again. Now, these okra pods still have the seeds. Ouch. Was that bug bit me? They still have the seeds in them. These are just okra pods that dried up on the, we had a pretty hot summer and I didn't get out there. And then after they get too big, they get woody. Woody. If I could squeeze some paint in there without, I might have to go back and, I got enough paint here to do 10 of them. Janet put in a link to Shannon's Halloween Fun Fridays. Halloween Fun Friday. I did have it right. Yay. I wasn't sure that I put it right in my description box because I was doing it from memory. Yeah. Yeah. This one's a little ravelly down at the bottom here. Uh-oh. I don't want to tear the top off. All right, let's wash my brush out. Oh, We're just going to leave that black paint there. And this one is drying. It's not completely dry. Let's see if my heat gun is plugged in. I don't think it is because I was doing Batik the other day. And it seems to be going. I think I'm going to have to, I'm starting to look for a new heat gun. Well, we have two cords here. One is to the iron and one is to the heat gun. Yeah. And I leave the heat gun plugged in generally, but heat gun alert! Did Angie go take a nap? I was taking Angie naps this week. I said, I think I need an Angie nap. When I fall asleep during the day, I usually fall asleep in my recliner. It's an Angie nap. I am amazed that I can sleep through all that noise on the television. It can be blaring. And you know, I think I slept right through my alarm yesterday morning. I didn't even hear the thing go off. I didn't even hear it go off, and I checked to see if I had it set, and I did. I didn't even hear it. So that's why I wasn't, one reason why I wasn't on. What did I do the day before? I did something that wore me out the day before. I don't know what I did. I did something that wore me out. And these are just fun. I don't know how they'll stay long term. I'm not thinking that I'll keep them forever. All right. Let me hang that back up. All right. So the hat, instead of red and white, I think, well, I have the black out there. I think I'm going to make mine orange and black for Halloween. And then when I do the face, I'll zoom in so you guys can see more. Let's put this one aside so that I'm working on one at a time. So I'm going to paint it all orange first, and then I'll come in and put black stripes on it because it's Halloween. And I do happen to have some orange here. I have harvest orange. Harvest orange. I'll bet you if Becky goes to that South Carolina State Fair, she'll see going to the quilt show. They let me take some pictures the year that I went, but I don't think generally they let you take pictures of that stuff. I asked, I said, can I snap some photos? And she let me do it, but I did not snap close-up photos. I just, you know, took basically a picture of the room with the quilts hanging in the back on the wall. Let's see if I got a decent brush here I can use. Let's use this one. It's a little small, but now I'm going to make his ears come out. Maybe I'll make him come out the hat. We'll see. I'm just going to paint this right now. And then we'll come back and paint black stripes on it after it's dry. What did Mina say? She said, I'm with you, Mina. Mina said, I'm going to make a cup of hot black tea. I can hardly keep my eyes open. Oh, well, Mina, if you need to go rest, don't feel bad. You know, you can always watch the replay or, you know, and that goes for anybody. I know what it's like. I fall asleep during streams. I don't hold that against anybody, especially early in the morning, but late at night too. Mina's a early morning bird. She's one of the early birds, so she's probably been up all day. But I didn't stream this morning either. I decided to, I actually woke up early, but I went back to sleep. But I decided to sleep in this morning. But every time I decide to sleep in, you know, you wake up. Your body says, did you want to get up, Meri? Don't you usually get up at this time? I'll wake you up. No, I was going to sleep in. Oh. And let's see if I can get a hold of it down here now and paint the... I don't know how stable this extended piece is going to be. I want to grab a hold of it. I should have painted it first. Halloween Fun Friday. I'm not really a Halloween person, but I like cats. I can paint a cat. I do like the trick-or-treaters. And we need to get some chocolate. We'll be going to town before then. We need to get some paper towels. I've been using all the kitchen paper towels. Oh, get it off of my finger here. And we'll make him an orange bow tie too. I'm getting... All right. So now I need some white, I guess. Get an orange out of my brush. I took my clean water jar out and put ink in it. I got clean water down by my chair, but I don't have a jar to put it in. I've got this paintbrush jar, but I didn't want to use that. I've been using all my jars for dyes. Now, it's really... All right. So let's get some white. Now, it goes this way. So I'm going to make the cat's face white initially, but we might have to come back and edge it with black or, you know, detail it. A cat on an okra pod, yeah. Artsy Nurse said, you're fun to watch. I'm relaxing and enjoying the artsiness. The artsy mess. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys, YouTube has a new thing where they are going to give the channel people handles. And I chose my handle. It's just like, you know, when you... Would you guys type in @FibDiggity, F-I-B-G, FibDiggity, F-I-B-D-I-G-G-I-T-Y, and let's see what happens. I want to see if it notifies me. I chose the one #FibDiggity. Oh, No, it doesn't show up in red. I mean, and yeah, it doesn't highlight it. At Fibdiggity, yeah. Fibdiggity. That's right. Would you now? I know when I go to the YouTube search, yeah, none of those are showing up red to me or yellow or whatever. Type in @ the Meri Atelier and let's see if that shows up. Maybe they don't have it working yet to where it shows up in. Would you go to one of my videos? Because I tested it on my video. Did they email you? Yes, they did. I got my email today, Lori. They're rolling it out. Now I see the red at the TheMeriAtelier. Would you go to a comment? Go to a comment of a video that I've uploaded. Well, I'll have to know which one. Go to the, what one did I put up last? Let me look here. Hold on. Let me go back one and let me go to the one that, well, the one I did last, Batik Art Journal, and leave a comment with at Fibdiggity. And because I tested it and I got my notification in the mail. I mean, on my phone, I got a notification. Now, this may not look like a cat face starting out. Oh, I was going to put the ears. See, this is where I have to. It's a little bit different. I'm going to have to paint that black again. And he needs some whiskers. You know, I might make the rim of this hat orange. Now I'm just playing here because I'm just playing. Hold on, I'm looking at my comments. Would somebody add a comment on my last video where I did all those borders? Well, I could do it myself, but I am me, so. Well, I'm at Meri Atelier though. Let me type in at Fibdiggity and see. I tested it on my phone today and it worked at FIBDIGGITY space testing. I left I got tessering. I left a comment underneath of a video in a stream of comments. No, I put a new comment in too. It might take a while for it to find it. Testing this out at Fibdiggity. Allie K, I see yours. I see Brenda's. Thank you, Brenda and Allie. It might take a bit for it to. Oh, I got the notification. So it looks like it's working on the comments. And I got, yeah, I got both notifications from LAK. Well, I get them both in my studio and the YouTube app. So I got yours, LAK. Brenda, yours is probably coming through yet. So I don't know the rules. Brenda, would you try it again with no capital on the F? Allie K didn't have a capital on hers, and I got hers. I don't see yours yet. But, oh no, I do see yours. I see the capital one. I see it. I see both of them. So it doesn't look like it's working in live chat yet. I was watching Nick Nimmin. Let me come back out to my stream here. I was watching Nick Nimmin. He was talking about it, there being some glitches in it yet. You know, whenever you roll out something like that as a team, there's always things to resolve. And this doesn't look like a cat face. I'm going to have to, but I just want to get a white area on there. And yes, it is working. So they're saying that will become my URL, but the old one will work. And that kind of confuses me. Can I still use the old one? It says the old ones will still work. Well, what if somebody, because I don't want to go back in and have to change my URL on all my videos again. Oh, I'm going to have to dry that. Because I got the URL in all the comments. And what if somebody sees one of them and uses my URL? I think the old one will work too. Because they both, the Meri Atelier works in chat. But maybe because I'm signed in as Meri Atelier. But the @FibDiggity does not turn orange or red or whatever for me. It's FIBDIGGITY. At, not the sharp sign. It's the @ sign, not the pound sign, not the hashtag. And I chose FibDiggity because that's my Facebook group too. And I wanted something different than Atelier. But I'm not sure about it becoming my URL because I'd like my URL to be my URL and my handle just to be a handle. But they said it will become your URL and the old one will still work. That's what they're saying. Well, I'm not sure I like that idea. And when you type in @FibDiggity, I typed it in, I was using Firefox, and I see a lot of my videos, but when I put @FibDiggity in the YouTube search, I don't get, if I just put FibDiggity without the @ sign in the YouTube search, it works fine. Now, I tried several different things before I came up with FibDiggity. I tried Hello Meri and Meri and My Meri Art, or just Meri Art, because Keisha calls me Meri Art. But there is actually a channel out there of Meri Art. I don't know, it's some guy has a channel called Meri Art. MERIART. And so I got to make this look like a cat now. So I decided against Meri Art. So I made it My Meri Art, and that worked, but I didn't really like it. I like FibDiggity because it it relates to our Facebook group. Now, I need that orange to dry a little. And I'm going to paint some black ears. But I think the ears should actually come up. Well, the head should be more round. Look like a cat head here. And it needs a bow tie and a white. I shouldn't have washed out my brush. That's good. I wonder why this is for. It doesn't make sense. Why are they changing the URL? I don't know. I don't know. Somebody probably thought it was a great idea. I don't like them, the idea of them changing the URL. I guess they say, well, that's how you're going to be known across the social media. Well, most people are, and I'll bet you most people will leave their handle the same as their, like at Meri. If I didn't change it to Fibdiggity, it would be at the.meri.atelier. Type in at the, well, you guys did, and it didn't show up either. So I don't think their at is working in chat. Their handle's not working in live chat yet. It's working in the comments. Somebody go out to, I can't see it now, but somebody go out to my community tab and type in at Fibdiggity in a comment underneath the most recent post, which would probably be one of my I'm not streaming posts. I'm going to paint the bow tie up here. So I got to make it look like feet. Now I might have to draw that on with white. And then the tail is going to come down here. And I don't know what I'm going to do for the back. I guess make it the tail. I'm going to do that maybe with one of the ink pens. Let's see how those ink pens work on here. It kind of looks like a cat, doesn't it? Yeah, my at, oh, now there the at Meri Atelier showed up for me. At Meri Atelier works fine. At Fibdiggity doesn't. So they don't have the handles working in live streams yet. They have it working in comments, but not the live streams. It'd be nice if we could use them in the live streams, but I don't, to me it's 6 of one and half a dozen of another, which one people use. All right, I'm going to let this one rest a little. It's got a lot more work to do on it. Let's go work on this one. Too stinking cute, Meri. Oh, thank you, Artedar. Do you have okra pods, Arte? Did I hear you say you have okra pods? Now this one's a little bit smaller. And I need more orange. It is, it's kind of inspired by the hat, the cat in the hat, but it's more got Halloween colors because it's for the Halloween Fun Friday, for Shannon's Halloween Fun Friday. And I'll take a picture and put it on my community tab. Or I could probably clip it. I don't know if I could leave a link What are they doing? How are they letting you know? Just, I guess, put a link to, maybe make a separate little video and drop a link. But are they putting a link? How are they letting you know, Shannon? What? I'll have to go read her rules again. Putting it online in one of the groups. Shannon has her own group. I don't have the link for it here, but now I want the brim of this hat orange too. And I think I made it come down like a stocking hat, you know, over the forehead, kind of. Thank you, Shannon. Yep, I'm going to craft lift copycat. Oh, that's okay. Yours will probably be really cool. You just craft lift all you want. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. It's all Halloween fun, isn't it? It's all Halloween fun. They just let me know by PM. Oh, by private message. Okay. I'll let you know. Well, you know anyway, because you see me. I think I'm going to do that owl. I don't know what I did with my little owl. I'm going to do that for week 1, Shannon. That's going to be my week 1. This is week 2, isn't it? Is this week 2 or 3? Is this week 2 or 3 of your... Let's see, this has to be week 2. I don't know. The days get away from me. Better not be week 3. Week 2. Okay. Thank you, Shannon, for dropping a link to that. Is Shannon's... What is the name of your group, Shannon? Well, I dropped it in the black. What is the name of your group? I'm not getting this. This may not all be orange here, but I'm doing my best. Well, I know how I'm going to grate my wax now for... All right. So let's do... And I'll have to detail this after I do the face, but see if I can get sort of a cat face on here. And by the time I put the nose and the whiskers and that, it'll look like a cat, hopefully. And let's do the tummy. What is the name of your group, Shannon? Will you count my spooky house that I made for the dollar store dolls? Artedar is asking you. Yeah, I count them all. You do a lot of Halloween, Artedar. I haven't figured out how I'm going to detail the paws and the tail. This is his fur, tummy fur. Becky said, that looks like no cat in my house. Looks like a white ghost. Excuse me, I need a drink of water. Everyone gets one drop, Shannon says. So you're in, Arte. One draw only. Well, then I might next week, instead of Halloween, I'll call it Halloween Fun Friday, but I might paint some okra pilgrims because I've been wanting some pilgrims. All right, so let's let that dry and come back to this one. I think it's probably pretty dry. And let's see. I wanted to do some ears. And we're going to do them in black. And I'm not sure where I'm going to put them. It'll look like a cat when I'm done. All right, let's do the black stripes on the hat. And that's going to be a challenge. So that's an ear. I need to put more orange on it. It soaked into the black. It's all in fun. We're not trying to be perfect here. That's starting to come together, I think. Let me hold it up. I get the eyes and the nose on there. I think it'll look like a cat. I think it's starting to come together. I'm put some whisker lines on there, put the nose and the green eyes. I might shape this face out a little bit more. Right now, I need that area for tell me where the face is. Let's finish putting the stripes on here. I got a shaky left hand, so I apologize if my hand is shaky. I don't know. I'm getting old. I'm not a spring chick anymore. I never was a chick, but I guess I was a chick when I was younger, but I wasn't a girly girl. I was a tomboy. I like to ride the bicycles, climb the trees, play in the barn, hayloft. Those are my fun Fridays. All right, this is going to be a bit of a challenge here. Let's start down here. I'm just going to, well, I think I'm going to have to get out some more black. I'm going to start on one side and then I'm going to flip it over. Mommy called me chickadee. She called you chickadee? Were you a chicky chick? Chickadee? Were you a tomboy or were you a girly girl? Or in between? Where I'm going with this. It's kind of hard to manipulate it. Especially with a shaky left hand. Where did it go? Oh, I'm doing the top up here. I refuse to stop my art play just because I can't see. Handshakes. Yeah. Yeah. Just because you can't see or your handshakes, no reason to stop arting. You know, and I have decided if I ever get to the point where I cannot do art anymore, I'm still going to do art appreciation because there's so much you can enjoy in art. There's so much of art to enjoy, even if maybe you can't do it. You know what I mean? I mean, physically be able to hold a pencil or see the paper. You can still go to museums. You can still enjoy nature and all of that. All right, I'm going to try to round this face off a little here. Maybe make it look a little bit more like a cat. I don't know. Well, that may have been too much. We'll see. All right, let's paint the bow tie. By the time we get the eyes and the nose and the whiskers on there, it'll look like a cat. I might come back in again here. White, just a little. Oh, yeah, I goofed. Well, he's got a great tummy. All right. Now, shall I put a little white on the tip of his tail? Let's put some white on the tip of his tail. Here, I don't know if the cat in the hat has a white tip tail, but... And maybe white paws. The paws are coming down here. I'm going to come back to the paws. Let's do the bow tie and then let it dry a little. What time is it? 9:30? I've only got a half hour. This will probably all I'll get done tonight. I wanted to do Inktober, but I'll save that. I'll save my Inktober for another time. I don't know if I'm getting that bow tie on there too good. I'll probably have to come back and detail that a little better because it's... But the bow tie would go clear around the back too, wouldn't it? I can always paint it thinner. All right. So, one more thing I want to try though before I... Let's get out that white pen. Or maybe even, let's see. Maybe I have it out here. I had it out the other day. Here. Now, I'm not sure. I haven't drawn on okra before, so I don't know how this is going to work. That's dry. So I want the legs to come down. No, I think I'm going to have to do that with my fine liner. Let's try the fine liner. Let me get my fine liner out. I don't want to ruin my pen. I think I filled this the last time I used it. Oh, it's juicy though. I have another one that's not juicy. I thought I had one that wasn't juicy. Can't see for the trash sack in my way. I don't know what I did with it. I probably put it over on the desk and it got... I think this one's pretty juicy. Let's see what happens here. That's supposed to be the paw, but I'm not sure how. How to make it on the back. Let's bring it this way, and I might have to redo this. And let's do another one over here. And I'll put line paw marks in there. And this will have to dry. I'm not sure that's going to work. And the tail, I don't want to mess it up. The tail, I want to, and I'll paint this out if it doesn't. You know, the tail, I want to come down like so. Does that look like a cattail? You know, it's white, but I have to have it white for it to show up. I might have to paint this out again. I don't know about that for a tail. I kind of like the paws. Maybe the paws should come way up here. I can paint that line out. Let's move this all the way up to his shoulder, way up there. This, I'll paint out where I'm goofing there. Let's make the look like arms come way up there. All right, let's let that dry, and then I'll come back in and clean it up a little. And we want green eyes. What's this? My cap. Don't lose it, Meri. I have to think a little bit more about the arms and legs. I'm currently your newest subby. Hi, Erica. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for popping in tonight. But I'm sure that won't last long. Oh, thank you, Erica. Welcome, welcome. Do you have a channel, Erica? Do you like to do art, card making, tags, journaling, sewing, anything, like any kind of a craft or arts and craft? Let us know. And I'll give you a shout out. You give your channel a shout out. Erica Meares? Is it MEA? MEARES. You'll find the folks who come in here, we kind of follow each other around. We Becky, Aunt Beck's Creations, and Dee Dee Willingham, and Barb Owen, and Lisa, My Eclectic Life. She started streaming again. And who am I missing? Art Junkie, and Calico Kate, who's kind of right above Art Junkie there. She does live streams. She says, I love all types of crafts, especially paper crafts and junk journaling. I've never been brave enough to upload a video yet. Well, here's how to get brave, Erica. Upload them private, practice. Upload them private or unlisted. You don't have to show anybody. You can look at them. You can say, oh, I needed to do this, or I need to work on that. Or, you know, some of us just kind of jumped right in, and we made all the mistakes. And I still make a lot of mistakes. You just ask the folks that come here. I make a lot of mistakes. And you just have to go with the flow, you know. Just realize you're not perfect. Nobody expects you to be perfect. And if you ever want to do a channel, I would encourage you and come in here and we'll promote you. And just like everybody else, you never thought of that. Oh, okay. Well, try it. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. I think you have to have to make a video. Let's see, what is the requirements to upload a video? I think you have to have, what used to be, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. Is that how it goes to upload a video? Or to go live, I guess. I think you can upload a video, especially unlisted. I don't think there are any rules for that. I forgot. Do you guys know, Janet? Do you know if there are any rules for just uploading a video? Let me cover up the shine here. I don't think you have to have, I think you have to have so many hours to be monetized and so many subbies to go live, especially on mobile. But you know, YouTube goes back and forth on all that stuff. I'm going to paint, after all this dries, I'm letting it dry. I'm not sure about that tail. That's a pretty hairy tail. I have to figure out how I want to do the tail. I have to figure them out yet. And I'm going to paint these lines here out. My white got a little, but I generally like him. I kind of like what I did with the paws. And maybe the bow tie needs to be a little, maybe I'll actually put a bow tie on him. No rules for a pre-recorded video. Joe, welcome, welcome. Good to see you too. Did you come in earlier and I missed you? Or did you just start piping up? Hi, Tammy Joe. Tammy Joe, do you have a channel? What is your channel? Do you have a channel? Erica said, I have 144 and not one video. Erica, it's time to get some videos up there. I'll bet you, if you have 144 subscribers, that means people like you. And I'll bet they like what you do. You know, and you don't even have to do great art. I don't do great art. Look, I made a lot of mistakes here. And, you know, people just like to come and visit with you. And Tammy Joe, do you have a channel? Is it Tammy Joe or Tommy Joe? My eyes are blurry. My left eye, I'm going to have cataract surgery done on them. Excuse me. So if I pronounce your Tommy Joe, let me go look at it. Tommy Joe, Jovalie L.O. Anderson. Yeah, Janet has 243 subscribers and no video. Janet puts a lot of her artwork out on Facebook, and she does some nice things. But it's all according to what you're comfortable with. Janet does really nice things. I know you from Keisha's. Let me go look at Tommy Joe's channel here. Can I find it by, there's a bug flying around here. They know that winter's coming. Can I find it by clicking on your, where Tommy Joe? Go to channel. Oh yeah, there you are. Let's do a shot. Let me move this because this has to dry. I'm going to paint some of this out. I'm not liking that tail at all. I like everything but the tail. I might detail these paws a little bit. And I'm thinking I'll tie a bow tie on there. I have to find some orange ribbon. Or I could do a red ribbon. Or a yellow one. Let's go do a channel shout out for Tommy Joe. And it's Tommy, Tommy, space J-O space VILELLO. Janet or one of the mods, will you put a link to, click on Tommy Joe's comment, go to her channel and grab her URL and put the link to her channel in chat. You guys are much faster at it than me. Let's go there. I was there. Did I get out of it? There it is. Tommy Joe. She's got 355 subscribers. I always like to go to the about. I like to read what you put in the abouts because that's how I get to know you. Description. Hi, I'm Tommy Joe from Bird Street Studio. BYRD Street Studio. I'm an artist, illustrator, colorist, and journal maker. I love creating in various craft avenues, which you will see here on my channel. I try to keep everything organized in my playlists. Oh, you're better at that than me, I think. So check there for your specific interest. Please subscribe and like my videos, and it will help my channel grow. You can find me online here as well, and she leaves links to her Instagram and Twitter and Etsy and Bird Street Studio blogspot. I can't see the community. You don't have a community yet, do you? You could probably request one. Go to Creator Insider and say, hey, can I have a community? Or go out to Twitter and ask them, how do I get a community tab? let's look at channels. No channels. I'm not sure if I'm seeing them on my video. Playlists. Etsy and YouTube shares. Handmade journals, start to finish. These are her playlists. Handmade journals, create with me. My art. Design team, DT projects. Louise Heinzel. Oh, we were talking about her. What does she do? Why were we talking about her, Louise? Was it what Lisa was doing with the bubbles on Monday night? I think Louise was doing those. HEINZL, the design team. I think Lisa got that idea. Now, I'm talking from memory. I could be completely wrong. But I think she got inspired by Louise. And then handmade journals again. Whoops, I got out of it. So let's go to videos. Create with me. 2 weeks ago. Create with me collage journal cards. Build up your ephemera stash. Handmade journals, yellow journal flip. Ooh, a yellow journal. Handmade journals, forest gnomes and woodland animals. Create with me altered index cards. Create with me making a journal cover. Packing paper and book paper collage. So look at all the things that she does here. I could just, go on and on and on. You have a lot of videos out there. How many videos do you have? Does it say on the about? It doesn't say how many videos in there. I wish they would tell us. There's something that I keep telling them on Creator Insider. They say, what would you like to see sometimes? And every time they ask that, I would love the playlist. See, she's got handmade journals, and handmade journals. Well, I have many, many, many playlists. Let's take hashtag 4th Art Saturday. Just for year 2022, I'll have 12 videos. For 2021, I'll have 12 more videos. Playlists. Well, not videos, playlists. And in each playlist, there's, 7 or 8 videos. Well, for each month, I put out a playlist. Well, I would love to say, have a top folder, just like a file system. Have a top folder, a divider that says hashtag 4th Art Saturday video hops. And then put each playlist under it. Have a subfolder under the main folder. And then my urban sketching. I could put all my urban sketching under one folder. I could put all my December dailies under one folder. I could put all my... Right now, what I'm doing on my playlist, let's go back out to my channel over here. My playlist, let me get into it. What I do is, well, I have created and saved. There's more. Let's do the created ones. I got some private ones out here. But there's the liked videos, which is the default. But here's my hashtag 29 faces. That's the most recent one. Whoops. And then I have my live stream ones. I don't know why is that. It shows differently on my tablet than on my phone. It's put in them alphabetically. Can I change that? I don't see where I can change it here. I can change the order, I think, on my phone. But I have my live streams, letter writing, test fine liner, Tunisian stitch, 4th Art Saturday, 4th Art Saturday, 4th Art Sat. Here it is, Meri's. Here, let me click on that playlist. Meri's 2022 live streams. And all my live streams, like I do tonight, my Tuesday ones, and my, all my impromptus, I put in this playlist. Well, look at all of them I created in 2022. Well, I also have one for 2021, and then I'd like to go back because I've been streaming since 2016. I'd like to put all my live streams in one playlist. But I would love to categorize that under live streams. So, but they don't give us that much of a file system on our in our channels. They don't let us have subfolders. And look at all my, well, it's not showing them all on this tablet. I'm not able to I'm not able to scroll my, wait, maybe I'm in yours. Hold on, let's go to mine. Let's go back to mine. Playlists. Created ones. Look at all my playlists out here. Show all. There we go. Look at them all. You know, these are just playlists. These aren't videos. Some of them, like this one, this is my ones. I got back to 2019. I have 73 live streams in 2019. I must have done 2020. Did I do 2020? I don't know. I can't find it. It's very unorganized. I wish that they'd let us organize a little bit more. I got one for storyboard. I'm not sure. Oh, this one I did with, whoops, I got out of it. This one I did with, Jerry Bellini, I think. Storyboard. I'm not sure. Can't remember. Here's Rosemary and Caustic. I can't show you that one because it's private. This is her class. Her videos for her class. Now, this is not on my channel. This points to her channel. And just like my Fourth Art Saturdays, when I put in, here's Fourth Art Saturday here. This is my video. The top one is mine. But under that is Tanya and APG Jamie and Creative Nana, Roy, Janet Nash, and Sylvia. When you click on this, it doesn't give me watch time. It just points to their channel. And if you watch from my playlist, it will give them, it will go to their channel and give them the watch time. So, Tommy Joe, let me go back to your channel here. One more. And let me subscribe. You got a new subscriber. Now, see, I subscribed, but my little bell, I didn't ring the bell yet. So when you subscribe, I don't know how it is on other computers, but I know on my tablet and on my mobile phone, I have to hit the bell. And when I hit the bell, I always hit all just to make sure. And it says you'll get all notifications. So go give Tommy Joe some support. Let me come back to my chat here. Excuse me, I've got a little scratchy throat. It's almost 10 o'clock. Let me come out to live chat. I'm ready to say goodnight. We didn't do much tonight. I opened the mail and I started painting my cats here. I'll probably make my cats my thumbnail. Let's turn this paper upside down. I think it's pretty dry. And I'll make this my thumbnail right here. I won't get them all on there, but so it's 5 till 10. I want to thank you guys for coming. Is Rosemary in here? Rosemary. I've been having fun. I added turmeric to my marigold, and I got some beautiful, let me stand up. I got some beautiful yellow fabric. I'm so happy. I've been playing in my dyes this morning, mostly drawing them up, my walnut ink and my acorn ink, this is marigold, not goldenrod. This was from the marigold. And I had a little jar, a little jelly jar that I put some in, and Mina said, why don't you add some turmeric to it? And I just shook some turmeric in there and didn't heat it or let it, and it all settled to the bottom. So today I cleaned out my pan because I cleaned out all my walnut ink. And I put that contents of marigold and turmeric in the pan and let it simmer. And then I put this fabric in there. So rosemary is the inspiration for all the dyeing. I'm really looking forward to November. Janet dropped a link to Rosemary's channel. Rosemary did a wonderful batik. And Rosemary, I showed I don't know if I have it out here. Here's what I did with my batik journal. This one, you saw this. Well, I bound it. I mean, you saw me batik. This is batik. And I, of course, put the tassel on it. And you can see, I just love flipping it and seeing the same design on both sides. And then all my tests, my little batik samples here, I stripped, of course they were strips, but I folded in half and I hand stitched them on the borders. And I think I have 7 full pages, which makes, well, 7 times 4 is 28 pages, about a month worth. And I think I'm going to put tags or photos or something on this side because I've got enough bulk here that I can put bulk in there on each page. This is not my dye journal. This is just playing with my batik pieces that I've been playing with. And of course, Rosemary saw my bee, but some of you new folks haven't seen my bee. This is my bee. This is my very first batik piece. And I got Rosemary Morris's batik kit. She's doing batik this month instead of her other regular caboodles. She's teaching us how to batik. And look at the back. I think on the back here, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this piece. I might just attach it in a journal as a loose page. I'm not sure. I need a 12 by 12 journal. I could make a pillow out of it, or I could just, put it in a box, and I haven't signed it yet. But this was all done. This fabric came from Rosemary. And I think your muslin is heavier. Of course, I've got wax on this now, or I had wax on it and dye. I got some muslin at Walmart, and it's cotton muslin, but I don't think it's as heavy as this. So I might have to hunt around for some heavier muslin because I use bed sheet on this. And the dye you can't see because I've already stitched it down. But the dye is not as vibrant. It soaked through. Of course, I got in a hurry too, but it soaked through quite a bit. It's not quite as vibrant as this is. Because here's my teal. I mixed a little bit of black with the teal, but here's the teal over here. And it's just not as vibrant. So I think it had to do with, this is the black. It had to do because I was using a bed sheet, and it's very thin fabric, and the dye just soaked right through. This was pretty. This was my favorite one here. Because I like my diagonals and dots. That's my favorite one. So that was fun. That's what I've been doing. Thank you, Janet. Well, you guys, it's 10 o'clock. I don't want to keep you guys because, the weekend's coming up. You're leading busy lives. So I try to get off here earlier on Friday and Sunday nights. So thank you guys for popping in, and I wish you a very good weekend. Have fun, whatever you do. Be safe, be happy. I don't know what else to say. Oh, go out and enjoy the beauty of this world. There's so much beauty out there. Just then, you know, the leaves are turning. I'm gonna go out and grab some wood. Not the black walnut tree, or is it the black walnut tree? I think it's the tree it's an oak tree. The leaves are so pretty and yellow. I'm gonna go out there and grab some leaves. Bye, Arte. Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend. Thanks for popping in.